about the 5 things to look for when buying your first wig. So, if you're going through medical hair loss right now, or if you're just looking for a wig for fun, and you feel completely overwhelmed by the wig industry, and you've been doom scrolling through TikTok, Instagram, trying to figure out what wig is right for you, and you don't even know where to start, I've got you. This live is all about breaking down the 5 must-have things that you need to know when shopping for a wig. And this applies whether it's your first wig, your 10th wig, um, especially if you haven't found the wig that's still like, it just doesn't feel like you yet. Like it doesn't, you just feel like you haven't found the one yet, right? And sorry if I keep looking down, I have some notes. I don't want to miss anything. So this is especially if you haven't found that one wig that feels like you, looks realistic, is high quality, beginner friendly, and glueless. That's really important for me at least. I don't glue my wigs down. All my wigs are glueless. So why does this matter? These tips are going to save you time, they're going to save you money, they're going to save you frustration, and most importantly, they're going to help you feel like yourself again. So, for those of you who are new here, or for those of you who don't know me, my name is Bethany. I'm the founder of Main Wishes. I am a cancer survivor, a hairstylist, and a wig designer. And I have been in this industry for about half my life. So, I've seen it all when it comes to wigs and hair and all the things. So, make sure you stay till the end because you don't want to miss any of these tips. Even if you miss one, you can end up wasting your money on a wig that's just not it, right? And we don't want that. So let's hop right into it. So, the first thing that you're going to want to look for when you are buying a wig, whether it's your first one or your 10th wig, you're going to want to look for a pre plucked hairline. So, what is a pre plucked hairline and why is that important? Let me grab one of our wigs here. So, a pre plucked hairline basically means that the hair around the hairline area of the wig, which is like this front part of the wig here, has the hairs kind of sparse, I want to say. Like they're not, I don't know if you guys have seen those wigs where it kind of just looks like Barbie's hairline, where it's just really dense in the front and it doesn't look natural. It doesn't look realistic because the hairline is just it's too thick. And that's why pre-plucked hairline is crucial for realism, especially, and it's especially important for beginners. So let's see if, okay, there we go. So this is what a pre-plucked hairline is going to look like. So if you can see here, this front part here has like these sparse hairs, right? It's not like the wig just starts and it's super dense like Barbie and Ken's hairline, right? It's very natural and it's very gradual. It gradually goes into a higher density as you're getting toward the back of the wig or toward the crown area of the wig. And this is what's going to give that really realistic hairline. So you can see here, this is my wig. This is the Bria unit, by the way. She is 18 inches, 130% density. So with a pre-plucked hairline, you're just gonna notice that this section right here is just the hairs are nice and sparse. It just looks really natural. On other wigs, you might notice that the hairline is just super thick from the right from the beginning right here, right when the lace starts. And that is what you don't want. You want to avoid that. So, number one, you want to have pre-plucked hairline. For those of you taking notes, number one is a pre-plucked hairline. Number two is you want a wig that has bleached knots. So what is that? What the heck is that? So with a wig, at least for the wigs that we carry, we have lace front wigs. And what that means is this part of the wig right here, this top part right here, and along the sides here is lace, which is a type of mesh material, and it's very fine. And the way that the wig is made is that each individual hair is literally knotted into the lace. So each little hole in the lace, you make a little knot, and that is how the lace is put. That is how the hair is tied on to the lace. So a lot of wig companies don't bleach those knots. I don't know why, but it makes the wig look really unrealistic. So we like to bleach those knots. You want to look for terms like bleached knots, invisible knots, something like that, so that when you put the wig on, you're not going to see all these little tiny dots along the scalp area of the wig. So that's really important. For some of you who are a little more seasoned with wigs, you may have noticed that wigs that you've purchased, even really expensive ones, will still have these like little dots in the hairline area, and you're like, what is that? They're basically knots. That's how they tie the hair onto the lace. So you want to look for a wig that has invisible knots or bleached knots, so that the wig, when you put it on, it actually looks like scalp. And you can part it anywhere, and that's how it's going to look. It's just going to look like scalp, basically, because those knots are hidden. So, number 2 is bleached knots. And number 3, which is one of my personal favorites, is it needs to have a truly glueless construction. So, what does that mean? A lot of wigs can say that they're glueless. Doesn't necessarily mean that they are. And this is when it gets a little tricky. So, a glueless construction generally has these things that you should keep in mind. It's going to have an adjustable strap. Let me turn this inside out. Maybe that'll be better. So, it's going to have an adjustable strap here. A lot of times it is removable. If you don't want to wear it, not everyone does, but it's going to have this strap here. That's going to make the wig sit more flush and more secure onto your head. We also have silicone lining here that's going to help with that as well. A comb in the back. I like to tuck my comb under my wig grip. I wear a wig grip underneath my wig, so I like to tuck that comb back there. And there's also going to be adjustable straps here. So there's a little hook here, and you can put these hooks anywhere into these little holes here to make the wig tighter or to make it more loose. And that's one of the things that's going to help keep your wig glueless. So that's number 3. But the biggest thing and the biggest difference that you have to look out for when it comes to glueless wigs is the ear tabs. Not all wig companies have ear tabs along the what is this called, the sideburn area of the wigs. Our wigs come with these V-shaped ear tabs. Other companies do it as well, where when you put the wig on, these ear tabs they're bendable. So they help the wig sit more flush to the skin. So your ear tab isn't just kind of like flying around everywhere. It's more flush to the skin because that ear tab is going to hold it there more securely, versus a wig that doesn't have something like this. You might have to glue down just the sideburn area just to make sure that it's not lifting and kind of flapping around in the wind while you're wearing it. So that's another thing that you want to look out for. So point number 4 is ear tabs. And even lace frontals can have these. I know sometimes not all wigs have them, but our wigs are lace frontals. We also do them on our full lace wigs. So this is also a great thing to look out for your first wig. Number 5 is invisible scalp. Invisible scalp is this part right here. So we've already kind of talked about the lace a little bit, but if you look closely, you'll see here that there is a piece of lace here, and then there's another piece of lace here that kind of goes over the lace on the bottom. And what this is an extra mesh material that hides the grid patterns on the wig. Now, why is this important? Because when you put your wig on, this is going to prevent you from needing to use a wig cap. And I personally don't like wig caps. They're uncomfortable, they're kind of tight. I just don't like the way that they look. I only wear my wigs with, I don't know if you guys can see it, but with a wig grip. And I don't need to wear a wig cap to hide the grids that other wigs usually have. So as you can see here, it looks really natural. It looks like skin. It hides the lace, the grids on the lace, the little holes in the lace. Also, it hides your dark hair. So for example, my hair is very dark brown. It's almost black, my natural hair, and I'm wearing it under I'm wearing this wig essentially just over my black hair. So, and you can't even tell because of that extra layer of fake scalp or invisible scalp that is underneath the wig cap. So, as you can see, oops, this is my natural hair color. And this is the wig grip. And it's all over my very, very dark hair. I have like level 3 dark brown hair. So, that's why it's important too. It's going to make it so that you don't have to wear a wig cap underneath your wig. Oops. So it creates that illusion of the real scalp. And it's the huge difference between a wiggy wig and an undetectable wig. So those are the 5 things that you should be looking for when you're buying a wig. If this helped you, bookmark it, save it, like it, rewatch it. Comments are turned off right now, but if you do have questions, you can go ahead and comment them down below, and I will try my best to get back to you on those. And yeah, that was everything in my notes. I hope you guys found this helpful. Again, my name is Bethany. I'm a cancer survivor, hairstylist, wig designer, and Main Wishes is a company that just makes wigs for beginners. They are glueless, they are throw on and go. And if you guys are interested in booking a consultation, you can click the link down below. We would love to help you find your dream wig or create your dream wig for you. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time.